Hey. Sorry, guys.
Intro again.
Oh, no. It's okay. You can.
I haven't done that in a while, so I was getting nervous.
Yeah, I know. You can't handle it.
Hemp? Really?
Yeah, bro. It's fire. I
Stop.
put this on my
Stop
lips,
normalizing drugs.
and I just get high as a kite.
Dre has Eco Lips Hemp. Eco Lips? What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh,
It's
I'm
friendly.
cussing already. Dang it!
Yeah. My mom wasn't very happy with you.
Vanilla Mint. Your mom wasn't?
Yeah.
In what episode?
Midsummer.
Really?
When you talked about the dude grabbing his dick and balls. Yeah.
What did That's what upset her?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
That's not very appropriate.
She said that?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I was like, we talked about a lot of stuff during that episode.
Oh, we've
She's
talked
mad
about
about the dick and balls.
Yeah. It's
You got me to say it again.
There you go.
Sorry, Trey's mom.
Yeah.
What's her first name?
Melissa.
Sorry, Melissa.
Yeah. It's okay. She likes you kind of. Sorry, I'm just posting this up on the stories.
He's an artist. Graphic design is his passion.
Yeah, welcome to another episode. We got Ripcord, the boys, Connor, Trey, as always. I know you guys are getting a little bit tired of us, just the two of us. We promise we're trying to figure out something for guests. It's just Connor's a little bit, what would you say, like technology handicapped?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Yeah. So we haven't been able to figure it out, but nonetheless, we will get it figured out. How's your week been, man? I haven't
Good.
seen you all week.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
It's been a week.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Connor's been a
No,
little bit mad
we
at me. Oh, when? Oh, we watched. Yeah.
We'll say that.
Yeah, I'll say that.
I've been mad at you?
Yeah, because I've been really flaky as far as video games lately.
I just want to play with my friend.
I know, and he hits me up every once in a while, and he's like, "Hey, let's play," and then
The other night, Rocket League went free to play, and Trey and I used to play the crap. Well, Trey especially played the crap out of on Xbox, but we went hard together for a while and competitive, and then he got way better than me, and I felt like I was dragging him down, so I stopped. But it's free to play, so I was like, man, we can, get the grind going again.
The Rocket Day leagues were so fun. I remember practicing for like an hour a day, just doing like air dribbles and shit, and watching the esports tournaments. I was so involved. I'd hit plat. It was like my all-time high. I think I was getting close to diamond.
You hit diamond, I thought.
Oh, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hit diamond, bro.
We got high plat in duos, and then you just took off. But
yeah,
it was like 6:30 Thursday night, maybe. And I texted Trey, and I said, we should play Rocket League. And he said, sick, I'm going to go eat dinner with my parents. I should be on in about an hour.
Yeah.
7:30 rolls around. I'm like, okay, he's not on. 8:30. It's been 2 hours. I'll text him. So I texted him. He replies, but he doesn't say when he's getting on. But I'm like, okay, he'll get on for sure.
Yeah. And the whole plan was to get on.
Midnight is when I hear from him. He joins the Discord party. Our friend Mo and I are playing.
No, it was like 11.
11:45.
Okay.
Because I only played like 2 or 3 more rounds and got
really?
off. Yeah. But he joins and he's like, tells this fluff of a story about why he didn't get on.
It was a long day, guys.
He pretty much chose drugs over us.
Drugs?
Alcohol is a drug.
What did I do?
You were hitting the bottle.
I did. I was sober.
You told me you were.
Because I drove to McDonald's.
He's like, on the way home I was feeling a little down, so I picked up a bottle.
Yeah. Splitting an eighth before I drive.
But he's like, and then he goes. He has the audacity to say,
I know. I felt so bad.
I know. I just got on, but I gotta go.
Well, I got on, and then as soon as that happened, Taylor was like, "Hey, dude, can you drive me to McDonald's?" And he had been hitting the bottle. I was sober.
And he must have gone to McDonald's in Pocatello or something.
No. So I went to McDonald's. It was supposed to be like a 10-minute trip and back, and then I'd play. So we get there, and every once in a while, I don't know why this happens, because it was like Thursday, right? It wasn't like a
something
weekend.
Like that.
Yeah.
Thursday or it might have been Friday night though. Actually,
Oh.
it was Friday night.
It was
because I only slept for like 3 hours before work.
And so we get there, and the line is like 20 cars, no joke. And so we just kind of stuck it out, and then next thing you know, it's 1 o'clock. I get on, and nobody's in the Discord. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But today we're playing.
Yeah, I'm
Because
excited.
I have the day off. I have my first day off, and God knows how long.
Too long.
Too long. This is the first time I will get a scheduled day off in
months.
Well, no, probably like a year. Like a scheduled day off. Now that I have a scheduled day off.
You're a psycho and you work so much.
I know. I just.
Do you feel like you have to fill your time with it or something?
Yeah. Like I even thought about going in today, because one of our workers called out at Walmart, and so I was like,
why?
I go in for a couple hours. I don't know. It's just like.
Because I'm the exact opposite. I'm like,
right. I know. I would, and when I quit Spencer's to just work at Nike, I felt me getting into that pattern where I was like, dang, I don't want to go to work. Like I'd much rather just spend my day to myself doing what I want, which is still what I want, but it's like, yeah, if I'm not working, I feel like I'm not doing enough. I don't know. I always have to be working.
Do you not like just being alone with your thoughts, kind of a thing?
I think that's part of it. Yeah, I think I just don't have like a lot of stuff to do outside of work.
Because I'm like that with music nowadays. This might be a weird segue, but like people will be like, "Hey, did you listen to this album or whatever?" Normally you, sometimes Taylor, and then like I don't know, just other people. I don't know. People just ask me, and I don't listen to much music anymore.
Really?
I like have to if I'm listening to something in the car, it has to be like some sort of long form like dialogue content, so like a video essay or a podcast, and I can't. I don't know what it is. I get uncomfortable.
That's weird.
I
See,
know.
like with music, it fills the space. Like I can't sit in my car just silent.
I can't either.
That's bad.
And sometimes I do listen to music, but there's something about like that feeling of having another person talking. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, well, it's you're paying attention to something. So like if you know the song by heart, you can just like almost subconsciously sing the lyrics and still be thinking about other stuff.
I think the music is I
also play a lot of sad boy music. So
I think that's the thing. When I listen to music, I think I get in touch with my emotions a little bit, and then I'm like,
then you start going down the rabbit hole.
Exactly. And
right.
If it's just like a podcast or a video essay or something, it's like it distracts me from that.
That's true. I feel that same sentiment, but like when I get home from work, that's the first thing I do is I throw on a podcast, I grab something to eat. I can't like sit there and just have a nice meal to myself quiet.
Which is probably not good.
Throw a podcast on?
No, we can't just.
Oh yeah, no, it's bad that you can't just enjoy silence.
Because that's what I do too around the house. Like I pretty much, if I'm doing something, I've got something playing.
Something on.
Yeah,
exactly.
It kind of reminds me of the Midnight Gospel episode we just watched. They talk about that part where it's like you're always using hope as like a deflection device. Like like you're kind of like as soon as you let hope go, you can just kind of exist in the moment. But like you kind of use hope as a way to continue believing in like these lofty dreams or ideas or like
or like not even yes that, but like also it's used as kind of a way to take yourself out of the present moment. Like it puts you in a future space instead of enjoying what you have like right in front of you. Kind of what you said. But yeah, if you guys haven't watched Midnight Gospel, it is amazing. It's created by Duncan Trussell, and it's such a
Pendleton Ward.
Yeah, Pendleton Ward. It's Connor described it best when he was telling me about it at first. It's like Adventure Time if they didn't have to adhere to like network, restrictions as far as TV goes, and then it's also like Adventure Time but in podcast form, kind of like pretty much the entire episode. Like there is a storyline and it's always really good, but it's also like intertwined with that is a really crazy discussion about like existentialism and these really crazy ideas of whether it be reincarnation, universal like consciousness. It's a crazy show. And
there's usually something like really abstract to contrast that idea happening in the background, but it also plays along with the theme of the episode.
Yeah, and it's hilarious too. It's not like
Oof. But the last episode,
I know.
I probably cried 4 different times in the last episode.
Oh my gosh,
it is so sad.
Yeah,
I cannot wait.
I've heard that from like 3 different people, so I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, it's
How did we get to that?
We were talking about hope, but also using like music or podcasts as like a deflection device.
Yeah,
which is like kind of bad.
Yeah, it's not good, but
it's tough. Everything, the world today is so dark and.
Yeah, I don't know. It's nice to. I find so much peace in that though. Like I love when I get off work and I can just sit on the table, make a little food, and just turn on a podcast and just.
Oh, I look forward to it. I look forward to it.
It's It's one of the best parts of my day.
I can't even explain how much I love being home.
Exactly.
I look forward to it.
Yeah.
Even when I'm not working, if I have to be away from this place, like I'm kind of just like looking forward.
You're
to
waiting to go
here.
home. Yeah, I've really become that way too. I've become such a homebody.
Yeah. Is that bad?
Because
even like family stuff.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like I'm always ready to pack up and go. I mean, I think it kind of depends. If it takes away from your ability to like be with people who care about you, then probably. Or if it's also a way of like getting away from things, yes. But like if it doesn't lead itself towards like negative repercussions,
I'd say it kind of does.
Yeah, I mean I'm sure it does. I know for me it does. But like, you know, who cares?
At some point you got to be your own person.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean back to like the whole work thing. I go through these phases like I had a day off, I don't know, last month or something. And I didn't even tell you. My dad got in a really bad car accident.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's good now. But yeah, they had just, dude, it's fucked. So you know how like my car, I had just bought it and that lady hit me? Same thing with my parents. They just bought like,
you guys are cursed.
Yeah, a nice like Audi. And like a week after, he's sitting at the light on what is it, Locust and McMillan, and this dude in like a utility truck just plows into him going like 40.
From behind?
Yeah. And so like I get a call during work, and it's from my mom's phone, but it's just Chloe, and she's like in a panic, bro. And she's like, "Dad's in an accident," and like my heart just dropped. Because, like, last time my dad was in an accident, it was really bad, too. So I was like, fuck. And so I'm like, give the phone to Mom. And because I think she'll even it out. She's probably like, oh, yeah, it's a fender bender or something. But no, she was like, he's not. He got messed up. And so, yeah, I guess he, like, I don't know if he hit the steering wheel or, like, something. But it, like, knocked him out right away. And then he was like, he regained his consciousness, but like he was out of it. They said he like couldn't talk really. So I left work, took my sister, and then we actually drove by the accident to go to my parents' house, and it was pretty bad. Totaled the car. Yeah, it wasn't good.
So was it a business? Like was it a business this dude was driving for, or?
He was just a young kid. I guess he was like 25. He had just bought like a work truck. It was like a 91 work truck, but he didn't have insurance, and his car was totaled. And yeah, I guess he was just texting and driving.
Texting and driving.
Yeah, probably. I would assume.
I mean, that's the only way that can happen.
Exactly. Yeah. So
short of like your brake lines cutting out, but like
that
there's not gonna. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know, dude.
So what's his deal now? Like, is he just recuperating? Like, just kind of.
Yeah, no, he's pretty good now. He still has like some whiplash and like some shoulder issues, but dude, it's so weird. Like as my parents get older, I see them as much more fragile.
I totally get that.
Like if like going back to his last accident, which was way worse. Like it was on the highway. He drove into the like divider. I'll be honest. I wasn't like I was worried, but like. Not nearly as worried as I was for this, because like my mind automatically goes like, what if like he has like a stroke from it, or like I don't know, my mind just goes immediately to really bad, and like I couldn't imagine losing one of my parents at this point.
Ever
There's
not like a time where it's like, oh, this would be an ideal time for my parents to die.
Like, okay, you can go. Yeah, but like especially now, like you know when you're so young, not established. It's such a forming figure in your life.
And how crazy the world is right now.
Yeah, exactly. It would be incomprehensible. How did I get to that?
Your parents getting older, fragile.
Nah, before the accident.
With the first crash that he got into.
No, before that.
Before that was the thing about your parents getting older and being more fragile.
No. Before I even talked about my dad getting in an accident.
Oh, you want to go all the way back.
Yeah, because there was a point
all
to wrap
the
it
way
up
back.
with. Anyway. Okay.
Something about your parents, or we were talking about going to family get-togethers and wanting to get out and come home.
Yeah. Nah, I don't remember. But anyway, cool little story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel the same way with my parents too.
Yeah.
And maybe it's also partly because they had me so young, so I knew them as very young people. So like, because I feel like the aging process from 20 to 40 isn't that drastic.
But like,
for most people, like by and large,
right,
if you take care of yourself, like you age, but you don't. It doesn't look that, and there can be someone who's 38 and look like they're 23, kind of a thing. But now, so like my parents my mom was 19 and my dad was 20 when they had me.
Oh wow.
And so like, I grew up, like I'd be in like middle school, and we had a friend named Jacob Hohenschelt. Do you remember him? Or not a friend, but a coworker. Or not a coworker, a schoolmate. Jeez.
Yeah.
Everything's coworker now.
Yeah, exactly. I know. That's weird.
And his parents were older. So like we'd go to basketball games in middle school, and my dad's like 32 and my mom's 31, and his dad's
dad
like almost 60. Yeah.
Oh.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like my friends' parents were always older than mine. And I also have a very weird like idea of age too.
Yeah.
Like when my grandpa passed away almost a year ago. It's almost been a year. Like 20, like
just about
less than a month away. It'll be a year. And I told people how old he was. Like, yeah, he was pretty old. And they're like, really? How old was he? I was like, he was 78. And they're like, that's so young. And I'm like, what? To me, like, that's just mind-boggling.
Yeah, that seems old to me too. I guess we have the same kind of.
But like, I don't know. I see people on Instagram all the time who are like celebrating their grandma's 90th birthday and stuff like that.
And they're still like doing good.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But now that my parents are getting into their 40s, and I'm starting to see like the aging kind of like, I feel like it just kind of exponentially starts to ramp up once you get to like 40 and 50 and 60. It's like I'm like noticing more wrinkles on their faces and like gray hair and maybe like kind of not slower to move around, but like,
Yeah, I got more.
Your body's breaking down a little bit. Yeah,
aches, yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah, there was like a really like big turning point when I realized my dad was starting to get older. Like, and it was actually pretty young too. And it's not because he was older. It's because he got in like a bad, like he had like a really bad back. They did surgery on it. But like, I remember when my dad used to be able to like give me piggyback rides and like would like easily pick us up and like pick my little sister Chloe up, and it's not that anymore, like and we ran into a similar experience when my brother came down he just came down this summer and hung out with us. He's in the military, so we went up to McCall and rode on the boat, and he was water skiing, and he crashed and landed face down and just sucked in so much water that like instantly started like almost drowning. And so like we thought, he's fine, but then he like held his arm up, and that's like the universal sign that you're in danger. And so like my instincts kicked in. I fucking jumped off the boat. I started running. Like, I don't swim well. I don't swim well, but I was paddling, bro.
Like,
yeah, I'm just
Michael Phelps.
Yeah, dude, I was going for that gold. And so I get there, and like immediately my mind like starts preparing for the worst. Like, I'm like, he very well could die right here. Yeah. And so like I have to get him back to the boat, but it's so crazy.
He was wearing a life jacket, right?
Yeah, okay. He was wearing a life jacket. He's obviously alive, but yeah, it's such a weird process to see your parents like just age, like they can't do as much. They're not, they're going to bed at 6 p.m. No, I'm just 6 a. I was gonna say 6 a.m. Yeah, I don't, and it makes me scared. Yeah, that's the thing too, because like I remember my dad being young too, and I can't imagine myself in that position.
Yeah. I think back on, because like my dad's always been really into working out, like bodybuilding and stuff.
Yeah.
And So he's taking really good care of himself. He eats very healthy, works out. So like it's not as drastic with him.
Hey, all of our listeners, go check out Connor's dad. He is a dilf.
Jeez. I don't know what to say to that.
He's listened to a couple of these, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Aaron.
And then my mom, when we were younger, was pretty overweight, and then she got into really good shape. She lost a ton of weight, and now same thing, works out, tries to eat healthy, or is very mindful of what she eats. And so like they're both taking care of themselves. So I'm not like worried about them passing, but it's just like, I don't know. Even with all that work, like there's only so much you can steal from father time, right? Exactly. It's just like shit just starts happening. Mm-hmm. And even like us, I don't know if you notice things now. Like we're starting to get in our 20s. I will be 24 in March. I will be in the first like year of my mid 20s, in my opinion. Boy. I think that's like the first time that's kind of the beginning of it. And I popped Corbin's back at work the other day. He needed his back popped, so I did the thing, and I did something to my back. And like for a month now, like my upper back is just in pain. So I'm like always like leaning over side to side and like pop my back and like rolling it out in the living room with this little roller thing we have. And I'm like,
when we play basketball now, dude, if I'm not fully stretched out, like, all that, I'm hurting the next day.
I know. That's crazy. When did it happen? Like 6 years ago. What, 6 years ago I would have been 17? Yeah. 6 years ago
I could play basketball day after day after day after day.
I could eat 2 Mexican pizzas from Taco Bell and go play basketball and be fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I would grab some McDonald's and then run gassers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, life sucks, bro. Getting old sucks.
This is kind of a tangent, a completely different segue, but I think we're pretty much done. You have anything else you want to say about parents?
Nah.
I saw this video on TikTok of this dude who's like, he really sent it or something, and it was this dude on a tube, and the boat's just hauling. I don't know how fast it's going, but it's going so fast, and the wind catches under his tube, and he goes flying like 20 feet in the air, right, on the tube, like one of those videos, and he gets launched off, and he starts cartwheeling through the air and just smashes into the water. But he's not wearing a life jacket. I was just thinking to myself, like, how dumb is that? To not wear a life jacket like that. You fall from 20 feet into the water.
Yeah, that could easily knock the wind out of you.
Or knock you out.
Yeah, exactly. And you're dead.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, he was fine. He like immediately comes up and he's like, like,
Chad, did you see that, bro? It crushes a Coors Light on him.
Yeah. But, like, that's just so crazy to me that people are that reckless.
No, that's the other thing, too. Like, now that the frontal cortex is starting to develop.
Yeah, you start to really assess risk differently.
Dude. Yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm such a little wimp when it comes to things.
Yeah.
Like over the past 5 years, I've really gotten more. Like,
I think that
more and more scared of things.
That, and you have to couple with like anxiety too. Like I think if
I'm so fucking anxious all the time.
If we didn't have that, I think it wouldn't be the same. Like I know people who do dumb shit still.
I can't do it, man. I'm like, and I'm so fidgety too. Like since you've been here, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm like I can't stop moving my hands, like messing with my thumbs and stuff. Like I'm just like. So anxious. I wonder how you fix that. Medicine?
Therapy?
Yeah, those are 2 options I could probably do.
Medicine slaps, bro. You're going to be slinging pills here soon. I got Connor a job, bro.
Let's go.
Dude. This is crazy, too, because I know, dude, he has been at his current job for...
Over 3 years.
It's
the longest I've ever worked anywhere.
Yeah.
Almost as long as I was in school high school.
He's, hanging up the apron and picking up the
lab coat.
Oh no, you don't get those. I wish.
I'm gonna be wearing the lab coat.
You get a smock.
He told me.
It's a smock.
When we had the interview, I said, "So we get one of those." He said, "We got one for you."
Oh, he did.
Embroidered.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well. So I'll be putting on the lab coat.
Yeah.
Messing with the vials.
Yeah, vials.
Yep. Yeah. All that stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna suck for you.
No, it won't.
The first couple weeks are so hard.
I'm normally quick to pick up those kind of things.
Yeah, I'm actually a really good worker, and it was tough. So
yeah, it's gonna be weird.
It's fun. It's crazy, dude. Starting a new job is always. I mean.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Yeah.
As like the time inches closer, I'm just kind of like.
Yeah.
We still haven't talked about when I'm going to be starting, just because we're still waiting for everything to come back. So we are talking the first full week of October, but it might be pushed back a little bit.
Yeah, probably.
Which, if that's the case, I'm gonna have time off. I might be like 3 or 4 days without work, which would be kind of.
So 16-hour stream days.
Yeah, I haven't streamed at all this week. I've just been so busy.
Really?
It's just been like every night I've had something, so it was like we went and saw Tenet. What other things did I have?
Hey, speaking of streaming, huge shout out to Haley. She's up to 3,000 followers. I didn't realize.
It's crazy.
That's awesome.
She's had a lot of shit going on. She had a bigger streamer find her. This guy named Average Jonas. He's got like 78,000 followers.
Wow.
And then he's got like 23,000 on YouTube.
Yeah.
He's a really big Valorant streamer.
Yeah. Well, and she's
even plays for a team. Yeah, she got on a team.
Yeah.
An all women's team.
That's sick.
But he like has been in her stream, like
just
in
gassing
chat, like gassing her up,
dude.
helping her out and stuff. And then but I guess she had big drama on Twitch the other day. There'd been this guy that kept raiding her stream.
Oh yeah.
It was like this dude with he would like raid her stream with like 800 live viewers. So this dude was big, probably like 100,000 plus followers. If you're up in near that 1,000 live viewer mark, you have a lot of followers. And they would just come in and just say the most disgusting things to her, like sexually explicit things, and just repeatedly they'd keep coming back for like 3 or 4 days. So she had to stop streaming while she was talking to Twitch to try and figure out what was going to happen. Cause
did they get that resolved?
Yeah, he ended up getting banned for like a month or something. But he told, or 2 weeks or something. But he told his followers that it's because he was going shirtless on stream.
Wow.
Yeah. So he got banned, but like. Still, cause she sent me a message on Discord, cause she had to start.
Can you get banned for that?
Him?
Going shirtless?
I think
as
you're
a
not
guy.
Allowed to, I don't know. I think you're not allowed to be like too sexually explicit. I don't know.
Huh.
But she sent me a message on Discord like 3 weeks ago, cause she started a new Discord to get rid of all the other people. She was like, "Hey,
oh, it was just like a mass message."
No, it was just to me. It was like, "Hey, you gotta." Or I started a new Discord. We started a sub chat, and she's like, "I know you've been streaming, so I have a self promo channel. If you ever want to share your streams in there," I was like, "That's cool." And I was like, "Congrats on the subs or the follows or whatever." And she's like, "Thanks. It's been kind of crazy with all the drama." And I was like, "What drama?" Because I hadn't tuned into her channel for a while, and she explained it to me. And I was just like, "Dude, I'm so sorry." I was like, "It must suck to be a girl playing video games."
Yeah.
She was like, "It's the worst."
It's gotta be so toxic.
They're like. Because that's like a joke in the gaming community.
Like
I feel like when a girl shows up, like a girl kind of a thing, but it's also like, what? She just wanted to play a game. She just wanted to play video games.
Well, that's the issue. The video game community is it's like deeply rooted in misogyny.
Yeah, that's so true.
So it's got to be so tough to break that barrier, especially when like, you just want to play video games, and B, you're trying to like make something out of this.
And she is making something out of it, but it's such an uphill battle. To be a girl trying to play games and stream is got to be.
So, well, I mean, you just take the instance we just talked about. Like, you had somebody who doesn't know you at all with a good pull.
A huge
pull on Twitch. And they just went out of their way to fuck with you?
Yeah.
Like, for no good reason? Yeah.
Yeah, because they think it's funny.
Yeah.
And, like, people in the video game community want to be taken more seriously, but it's also, like they want the stigma erased of, like, gaming is, like, a thing that only nerds do kind of thing.
Well, stop doing that fucking incel shit.
Exactly.
You know?
Like, you're still, like, that just perpetuates the stereotype. That just, like, continues it. And that's the thing, because gaming is, I can't remember. I read an article saying that, like, it's close to passing movies as, like, the most profitable entertainment genre. Because there's so many people. Everybody plays video games, and it's... Oh, my phone's over there. I was gonna pick that up and go like this. It's
so much more accessible.
Well, it's in part because of mobile gaming.
Right.
Everybody plays games. Everybody plays video games now, and with that size comes a lot of money. You know.
Oh yeah.
So, I don't know. And the Fortnite flipped it on its head when it started the whole free to play thing. Fortnite's like the free to play.
Oh, the
flag bearer. They kicked it off where it was like, we're going to give you a full like experience that you'd get from paying for a game, but it's going to be free.
And then if you want to buy some stuff while you're here,
because that's how they all they have to do is get you in the door.
Exactly.
And then you're playing the game, and you're like, well, I want my character to look cool. And so, whereas before you'd look at a game and be like, in order to get into this experience, I'd have to spend $30 to $60.
Right.
Now I'm in for free, and I'm already enjoying it, and so now it's not a big deal if I buy a skin.
Exactly.
The other night, Rocket League.
Oh, did you?
I was like, oh, I want to change up the way my car looks a little bit. It's been a while. I've got like that dragon animated one, and I have like so many blueprints. And Rocket League is horrible.
Oh, they are. They will get you.
They are so
because
they have a lot of drama.
Yeah, they don't guarantee you stuff. That's the issue. Like you can't just buy a skin. You buy a key and then maybe you'll get something.
Well, it's even different. It's more different now. You get blueprints. I don't know if you're familiar with the blueprints.
Haven't played since.
You get like a blueprint unlocked, and there's like, or you see the blueprint, and there's a variety of types of blueprints. And when you hover your mouse over it, it's like is like 50 things that you could unlock with this on rarity. So it could be anywhere from like. There's like this type of blueprint has skins for these 3 cars. It's got these types of trails, these types of paint jobs, these blah blah blah, and you click it and you unlock it.
Uncommon to exotic,
and you unlock it, and then you have the ability to access that if you then buy it.
No.
Yeah, it's so bad. And so I got the car that I use primarily in Rocket League. I got a really cool skin for, and it was like $20, and I was like.
$20?
Yes. Well, then I got another cool one that wasn't quite as cool. It's still animated and it was $10. I was like, I haven't done this in a while, so I was like, I'll drop $10. I did it and it didn't load. I was like, oh, it must have not gone through. So I buy the $10 thing again, and then it loads with all 20. I was like, dude, I just spent $20. So I ended up getting that skin and like some wheels or whatever. But it's just like, that's the thing. You can charge $60 for a game up front, and people can then get access to the game. Or you can make it free to play, and then over the entire life cycle of them playing the game, they'll probably spend anywhere from $100 to $1,000.
Yeah, exactly.
And you don't think about it as much because you're spending it in small increments, and it's like,
well, yeah, and not only that, but it's small increments and it's stretched out. So you have somebody playing for like let's take Call of Duty for instance. You play that for almost a year, and then the new one comes out. You spend $60, so you're not as willing to like pitch in for skins and all that because you have the price barrier to get in, and then B, you're not going to be playing it for like that long in the long run of things. But like for Fortnite, free to play, you buy the skin, and if it's like an OG skin, you can just rock that forever. And then they have these new skins coming out,
new pickaxes.
Exactly, yeah.
And then Call of Duty flipped the script this last game by making Warzone free. So now the most popular battle royale out right now is free to play.
Yeah.
And it's going to continue to be free to play. Warzone's going to go across multiple Call of Duties. It's not just tied to Modern Warfare.
Yeah, it's its own thing.
It's its own thing, and all the other Call of Duties will essentially just use that as their primary battle royale.
Right.
And so it's free to play for everybody, and they have these packs. So it's not like you're just buying a gun skin or a spray or something like that. You're
buying like a skin, an emblem,
a charm,
and then a gun.
And they're regularly updating the shop. So now Fortnite or Call of Duty they've got their thing now. So people can play Warzone for free, and then you end up buying.
Yeah. So and on top of that, they have the separate game for $60. That's the move, dude. Because I spent the $60 for the game.
I spent the $60, and I
probably spent like $60 and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So smart.
And it kind of probably really started with like Amiibo for Nintendo. That's where you buy the figures and you put them on a thing and it brings them in.
Yeah.
And that was like the Amiibo
like
and Skylanders.
Yeah.
Exactly. My little brother loved Skylanders. When Sawyer was a kid,
I bet.
Sawyer would just every week we'd come back to our mom's.
Yeah.
He'd mow the lawn and that was his thing. If he mows the lawn, he can get a Skylander. And so he would get a new Skylander every week.
Oh my god.
He's got a tub full of Skylanders that we looked through the other day. But it's like you pay $60 for the game, and then you're buying $10 Skylanders figures, and he's got like 80 Skylanders figures. So it's like, you spend $1,000 on this. Yeah, hundreds of dollars on this game. We looked at how much he spent on Fortnite because that was his next big game.
I was gonna say
his Fortnite spending was
outrageous.
Absurd. I want to say it was around $1,000.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
I know, and I would try to tell him with Skylanders too. Every time he'd come back and get one, I was like, "Sorry, imagine if you." Like for 5 weeks, you saved up this money, and all of a sudden you'd have $50.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, you could be rolling out in a Rolls Royce or something.
It's like that smoking cigarettes thing.
Yeah. Why? Yeah. You wouldn't steal a car.
Yeah.
You wouldn't steal.
Why would you steal a movie?
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, that is.
But long story short, we're sorry, Haley.
Yeah, we're sorry, Haley, and we wish you the best.
And also shout me out on the stream.
And maybe come on the pod.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
We've tried. She keeps telling us no.
That's not true.
No,
I DM'd her. Like, I talked to her about it. Like kind
One
of
time.
like, not even like, hey, we want you on the pod. I was like, would you ever want to come on Ripcord podcast?
Yeah. She said, "Fuck no."
But we should get her on now, especially now that she's on a team. I'm sure she's got a lot to talk about and all the drama and stuff. So that'd be kind of fun.
All right, Haley, do it now or
it's
never.
Haley XL.
Yeah, check her out. She's very fun to watch.
Yeah. She's good
And
too.
she's good, yeah.
I downloaded Valorant.
Did you?
I've been playing it a little bit.
Is it free to play? No, it's not free.
It's free, yeah.
Oh, it is?
They're bad, dude. They're bad. Talk about microtransactions.
bet,
Their guns
dude.
are like $80 to $200.
No.
Yeah, let's look at the balance. Yeah, it was a lot of drama on
$80? That's fucked.
Yeah, and they're cool skins, but it's like new Valorant skins transform weapons to dragons.
Sick.
But it'll cost you $100.
Oh my gosh.
Dude. Let's this is for a YouTube exclusive.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look real quick.
We're opening Valorant right now.
Yeah. Do we pause the?
We can keep talking.
Okay.
I don't think it'll be.
I'm just trying to create a barrier.
We can pause it.
Yeah.
Do you want me to?
So this next piece of content is for Patreon. So $5, you'll get to hear this 3-minute clip.
All right, guys, you're still live on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I forget that we're actually still.
We have an update. It's a gig.
Oh. Yeah, that's not gonna happen then.
Just kidding.
Hey,
There's
we're
an
back.
update.
Yeah.
We'll pause you in a second though.
Yeah. Wait, how big is the update?
It's almost done. Let's look.
Oh, it's just okay. 7 minutes.
That's what it says. Oh God. I wonder if you can access the Valorant store.
You probably can through like Epic, or is it by Epic?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure you can.
Let's see here. I was watching a little Asmongold tier list. Valorant store. Featured content in current rotation. Yeah, so this ice gun pack is $35. I think 1,000 is $1.
Oh my gosh.
This is the big one that they had out when I started playing.
Each one of those, $7,100.
$71 for this entire pack, and they're cool. Like it's looking, but cool,
but $71.
Like the mag looks cool. Like reloading that would be sick, but yeah,
that's
dude.
ridiculous.
$71. It's just because they're trying to do the CS:GO thing. You know what I mean? They're
exactly.
trying to. So we're not gonna open Valorant.
Yeah, sorry guys.
They're trying to do the CS:GO thing, and
that's nutty.
Love listening. Thanks, Ellie.
Thanks, Ellie. Yeah, that's one of the weird things in gaming is the whole like almost economy of skins for CS:GO. Or like, I mean, in general, but especially like CS:GO. CS:GO has like a stock market of guns. You can spend hundreds of dollars on a skin easily.
Yeah, let's look at the CS:GO.
Because you can do like, if I'm correct, you can do individual transactions. So like you can give somebody a certain amount of points or whatever, actual money.
Look at this knife.
Yeah.
$130.
So for our viewers that aren't, or for our listeners, I guess, it looks like a shitty knife from like a 007 game. It looks like a piece of rock and then a brown handle.
That's exaggerating.
No, it looks like shit. And how much is it? $150?
$130. Oh, it looks like it spiked up to $130.
Exterior, well worn. It even has like a condition to it.
Yeah.
What?
Look at this one.
$900, $1,500. No way.
Yeah.
That's a cool knife. I'd spend $1,500.
22 confirmed kills on it.
That's so weird, bro.
Well, the knives in CS:GO are big because it's like people
that's
spin
what
them around when
yeah,
you're walking
exactly,
around or whatever. $1,600 for this sticker.
Oh my, a sticker.
A digital sticker. $350 for the Stat Track Glock 18 Bullet Queen.
Bullet Queen.
It's a serviceable first-round pistol that works best against unarmored opponents and is capable of firing 3-round bursts. Menacing bullets in a war maiden in a pink jacket have been custom painted over yellow and black base. I'll stop shooting when you start shushing.
That's so weird, bro. Like that, and with that, it's kind of like the shoe scene. Like people will buy and flip those.
Yeah.
It is. That's CS:GO sucks. Just in case anybody's wondering, it sucks. It's a bad game. It's not fun. It's all sweats. It looks like shit.
It's not a bad game.
No, it's a bad game.
No.
Anyway, it was a good game 10 years ago. 20 years ago. It's bad. Anyway, you know what's not bad though?
What? Pens. Oh.
Pens, dude. You thought I forgot.
Yeah, so tell me how you got into pens. Trey's been into
So,
pens.
yeah, we were...
Did you switch up pens right here?
I did. I went to the .25. I was thinking, you know what? I'll get a little bit different feel. So recently, I was on Twitter, just minding my own business, and I stumble across a thread. Now, much like everyone else, I love a good thread. I love looking at pictures, love seeing people's input. And this particular thread was about, it didn't even start out as a thread. It was just this guy saying, these S-gel pens hit different. And then under that is just thousands of replies of people telling their experiences with different pens, people giving left-handed writing pen tips. And so I spent, no joke, like an hour looking through this thread just at different pens. And so I kind of got a little bit curious. So that night, went on Amazon, started searching up shit. I started planning out what I'm getting. And the next day comes around, and I spend $30 on pens. I bought like...
Let me write with the nice .25 again.
Yeah, I got you.
As someone who's not a pen guy, maybe I'll try and explain it.
Yeah.
So here we have the Pigma Micron 01.
Correct. So this is the smallest pen smallest diameter pen you can get as of right now. That is a .25, so a super thin tip. Most pens are anywhere from like, I don't know, I'd say like a 1 to like a 1 point something, 1.4 maybe. And if you get like a super fine one, it's like 0.7. But it's nuts.
I just drew a sword.
That's
bad sword.
That kind of looks like the knife from CS:GO. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's so thin, so fine. And yeah, I don't know why I got into it. I do weird things where like I'll find a super niche like hobby, and then I'll get super into it for a sec, and then I'll just like go.
Yeah, what was before this?
I don't know. There was
I
was into magic tricks for a while.
Yeah, what happened with that? Why'd you stop?
I still watch them all
okay.
the time. Yeah, I'm still I like. Yeah, so I really got into this dude. I should remember his name. I don't want to look it up, but anyway, he does like a lot of like Facebook videos about card tricks specifically, and just magic tricks in general. He's a really good like card handler, and so I probably have like 20 plus hours of watching that guy. And he also does like these really crazy intricate puzzles, like one of a kind puzzles that cost thousands of dollars. So it's really cool. Check it out. He wears a flat bill. He's blonde. I wish I could remember his name. But yeah, that kind of got the ball going. So I got a deck, and I was starting to learn like card tricks and shit. And then I just stopped. I still watch the videos, but it's too much work.
Yeah.
And then before that,
because it's probably just a lot of repeating the same thing over and over again so you can get the technique down.
Exactly. I like learning the basics. I don't like putting in the work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With pens.
Do a quick little trick.
Little trick show.
Show somebody.
Yeah, I brought it out at a couple parties. It was a hit.
Mm-hmm. Pens aren't as much of a party thing, though. You can't really.
No, this was like my most adult hobby I've had so far.
Calling it a hobby is.
Yeah, is weird.
That's like Alexis's dad. He collects like old like antique farm stuff.
But that's like a hobby.
Yeah, but it's
These
very
are
adult.
pens.
But it's very adult though. Like.
Yeah, it is adult, but it's like actually I would think pen collecting is more adult than that.
He'll find some sort of like obscure antique
and he also makes
piece.
money off this.
Yeah, but I don't think he's made a profit because he keeps a lot of them, like jars.
Really?
Like he likes collecting jars, and he'll like show us like the technique that they used to make the jar and like why it makes it unique or whatever. But like he's really into farm pulleys.
What is that?
Like just like a pulley system for like farm doors and stuff that you can find a lot of money for him. But he's like talking about how there's this I was over there picking something up yesterday, and he was showing me one. He's like, there's a process where you put it. They're made out of cast iron, so you like oil it up and put it in the oven and heat it up, and it like absorbs the the oil and makes it darker. And he was like talking about how he like goes onto the Facebook group and like posts about how like he like used the outdoor stove that they have, so his wife wouldn't get mad at him for using the stove indoors.
And Jim's
like,
just cracking up on the other side of Facebook.
But he was talking about how like he's looked upon in the group as like the guy who like kind of thinks outside the box on how
he's
to
the guy.
restore these antiques and
That's
stuff.
not the guy. I'm the guy.
And like, this is literally what he does too.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like he'll just go take day trips places to like go to like.
He's like
there's like people all over. Exactly. There's people all over that sell this stuff. I didn't realize how prominent it is. There's a house right down the street that sells like various antiques and stuff. And like,
really?
Yeah. He'll just like look through their stuff, see if he can find anything, and then he like bargains with them, like tries to talk them down, and they'll talk them up, and like it is really
cool. A cool hobby.
And he always has stuff to show us.
That's
it could
crazy.
Be, like I said, a pulley, or like he got like an ostrich egg. Just like I mean, just like the most random stuff.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of him before, and he kind of looks like that.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, that would do that.
He's got like a really nice long beard.
Yeah,
nice mustache.
Hey, buddy.
Wears a lot of.
Come check this out.
Yeah, wears a lot of like plaid, a lot of Billabong stuff. He was like a surfer growing up.
Wow.
Yeah,
cool.
he's very. I always look forward to talking to him about it because it's always so. I always
intriguing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But nah, with pens, like I don't know, man. There's something about. I've always had bad handwriting. So I think this was me thinking like, maybe if I get really good pens.
I've got bad handwriting too.
Oh yeah, I look like a 12-year-old.
Maybe if I get good pens, I'll try to.
Exactly. Better. Well, and that's the thing. I spent an hour. I don't have my notebook, but in my notebook I have 4 pages of me saying the same thing over and over, trying to perfect the sentence with different pens.
Trey, you want to get on Rocket League?
Yeah. And I'm over here.
No, sorry, I'm writing "I will not tell lies" over and over again.
Yeah, no, it was the sentence was "Hello, my name is Trayton McCormick," because I was trying to get my name down too. I want a good signature. That's my next one.
You're like signing. Like, what do I do? A little swoop at the end.
Yeah,
swoop.
Because that's the weird thing too. I was thinking about this. Our generation sucks with signatures.
Yeah,
like my parents' signatures are so good. And then I look at mine, and it looks like I have, like, Parkinson's.
I don't even write it out. I do, like, a C with a dash and, like, a K with a dash and dot it.
Really? Yeah.
I stopped recording on here.
When did you stop recording?
Just now. I accidentally just hit the space bar.
Oh, okay. You gave me a panic attack.
I hit the space bar.
Sorry. Yeah, but, like, I mean, that's cool, too, but it just doesn't look good.
Yeah, no. Show me yours, and I'll do
Well, here, okay.
Flip to a new page, and we'll show the people. Because we don't want the plans are here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We can't be. We were brainstorming for the spooky season.
Yeah.
So mine is usually I'll do an extended T, right? And then I would just do an M. That's it. Oh, God. That looks like shit. And then I'll finish the T up top. That looks so bad.
That's yours?
No, it's usually better. I'm nervous now.
Do it again.
Oh, shit. Okay. That's it.
That does look a lot better. Mine's not any better. Let's go with I do like a little C, and then I do like a K like that. That's it. Connor.
That's like Kendall. A dude writing his will. Like the last stages of that.
Or like an athlete who doesn't want to spend time on it. But even athletes
are pretty cool, yeah. Yeah, they look like shit. Sorry, guys. So that was my thing. I wanted to be better. Because my dad's is so good, and I want his.
Always chasing our parents.
I know. That was yeah. It's interesting. What was I gonna say? Something about. I think we're done with pens. I can't talk about pens anymore. Have you ever gotten into like weird, obscure, like little mini hobbies?
Probably.
That you drop.
I don't know.
Yeah. I was into card collecting for a little bit.
I think so. Like I would do like football cards growing up, or like maybe I thought collecting coins would be fun.
I went through a really brief phase of buying jerseys.
Yeah. I did hats a little bit. I was buying a lot of I would buy like.
I remember you always had the flat bill hats.
I'd always be buying snapbacks and the fitteds.
Yeah.
But I would like get a paycheck, and the first thing I'd do is I'd like cash my paycheck and go to New Era or
Pro Image.
Yeah. Champs.
Yep.
Stuff like that, and I'd like talk to them about which new hats they got in, and like I started getting recognized and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I probably have like 33 or something like that.
Yeah. Little known fact, while Connor was in this phase, every single time I saw him, he was playing that Snapbacks and tattoos. That's all he played.
That's not true.
I know.
I don't even know what that song is.
What? You don't remember that one?
Mm-mm.
Dude, speaking of dumb artists, have you heard MGK's new album?
Mm-mm.
It's like pop punk, and it's actually good.
Really?
Yeah, it's like super. It's like generic pop punk, kind of like Real Friends, Neck Deep kind of thing. But
he dates some very beautiful women.
Yeah, I don't get that. I mean, it's
We've
MGK.
already gone through this.
Yeah, he just goes through them, and Halsey is a feature on one of them, and
really they dated.
Yeah, and she hated him, I thought, because he was talking shit. Or no, that was G-Eazy. Sorry, G-Eazy. But and she sounds like almost like young Hayley Williams.
I could see that.
Yeah. Like a little more whiny, still a little annoying, but yeah. It's really good. You should listen to it.
Wow. Okay. I'll probably just listen to podcasts.
Okay. Thanks. At least you're being honest with me.
No, I'll
because I always tell him like, hey, check out this album. He's like, okay. And then I never hear about it ever again.
What are you talking about? When's
what
the
are you
last
talking
time that
about?
happened? Probably front bottoms.
Have you still not listened?
Not all the way front to back. I'm just like, dude, we literally talked about this at the opening of the show.
I know, but Connor bought me the vinyl for my birthday. Thank you so much, by the way.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I still haven't played it yet.
It's okay.
Yeah. And he still hasn't listened to it. And he loves the front bottoms.
Yeah. Well, here we are.
I'm guilty of that too. I've been doing that with so many things. Like when you asked for Last of Us, I was like, still haven't finished it.
I know.
It's so bad. I've done that with so many things. But yeah, I mean, that's my flaw.
We all have flaws.
Yeah. There was one other thing we were planning on talking about. I can't. Oh, Tenet.
Oh yeah. That's so good.
Yeah.
We went and saw Tenet.
This when was it?
During the week. Wednesday night probably. Thursday
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, we went and watched it in
IMAX.
That was my first ever IMAX experience.
Really?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, at first I didn't know if I was gonna like it because it's so loud.
It's scary.
It like
loud,
blows out your ears.
I think it's also because of the mixing of that movie. The mixing of that movie is really bad.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know how nobody caught it, but
I don't know. They fucked it up a couple times.
The last IMAX I saw was Last Jedi.
Okay.
I can't remember before that. I've only been like 3 times maybe.
Yeah, it's spendy.
It is.
It's like $20 a pop.
It's definitely something you only want to go see like the big movies for,
right.
like a Christopher Nolan movie, stuff like that, where it's like you want to be just completely enveloped in it.
Yeah, you want that experience, but
like that battle scene at the end was so awesome, dude.
So good. Yeah, if you guys haven't watched Tenet yet, please do yourself a service and watch it.
Yeah.
In IMAX.
Yeah, if you're not wanting to go out with all the COVID stuff, at least make sure you get it in Blu-ray.
Yeah, exactly.
Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Don't get the DVD.
Don't get the DVD.
Blu-ray.
Yeah. Christopher Nolan deserves
details.
better. But yeah, we were talking about it afterwards, and you said it was second on your list as far as Christopher Nolan.
So.
Yeah, I think I've changed mine too. I think I'd probably go Inception 1, and then just Tenet slightly below.
What are all of his movies?
I mean, he did The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Interstellar.
Prestige, Dunkirk. I still haven't seen Dunkirk.
Yeah, I need to watch Dunkirk.
Inception, Dark Knight. I saw the Batmans. Dunkirk. I don't know why he's credited for Man of Steel. Following, Insomnia, Prestige. I still haven't seen Memento. I've heard Memento's very good.
I haven't watched that one.
I feel like Memento's something I need to watch before I rank his movies because that's like a classic movie.
Who's in that? Is that Ben Affleck? Nope.
There's someone big in it. This guy. That guy was like a big early 2000s actor.
Oh, yeah, Brad Pitt. No, I'm just kidding.
Watch it be Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
It might actually be Brad Pitt.
No, it's not.
Guy Pearce.
Yeah, it's Guy Pearce, bro.
Duh. But yeah. It's a very trippy movie.
It is a crazy. Like the first 60% of the movie, you have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. It was definitely worth seeing a second time.
Yeah, I want to watch it again.
Oh, the part at the beginning when he's changing. I can't say this on air, actually.
Okay.
I watched a video about how it's really good because it's been getting mixed reactions, and I watched a video about how.
Yeah, I got at the start of it got a 69% on Rotten Tomato, which is crazy for a Christopher Nolan movie. You said it had bumped up since then.
71 from critics, 76 from audience.
Yeah, and that still just seems low to me.
I'd say it's at least worth an 85.
Yeah, I'd say so too.
So
it is so good. And the acting, this completely changed the way I viewed Robert Pattinson. Like, he is such a phenomenal actor in that movie. Now, see, when they announced that he was going to be the new Batman, I was like, this is going to be so bad. This is a train wreck waiting to happen. But after seeing this, I almost think he could pull it off.
See, I wasn't too worried because I hadn't seen anything since Twilight, and I had heard that he'd kind of reversed his course a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, Remember Me? That was a good one.
I need to see Lighthouse.
Yeah, we need to watch that.
Yeah, he was crazy in Tenet.
Yeah, and so was
John David Washington.
Wait,
who we joked about being Denzel Washington's son because he has the same last name.
He says we, but it was Connor.
You said it.
You said it.
You did. You were like,
"What's the deal with John David Washington?"
He said, Trey goes, that's actually Denzel Washington's son. I was like, no way.
Oh yeah, I did joke about it.
Yeah, and
then
we looked it up.
Wait. I said that, and then Connor's like, "You know what? Yeah, I think so." Like
I said, I could see it.
I could see it.
They have a similar like facial like jawline. Their smiles kind of similar.
Yeah.
And then it turns out to be true.
Yeah, it was true.
Also, this. Oh, that's not her. Never mind.
That's not her. Her
This
name
is
is
her. Elizabeth Debicki.
Yeah. She was amazing.
Phenomenal.
So 30 years old. What else is she in? I've never heard of her.
She's in. Oh, she's in The Great Gatsby? Who was she in The Great Gatsby?
She might have been the sister or the cousin or whatever. You know what? Actually,
Jordan Baker, I don't know.
Oh yeah, that was Oh no. That Jordan Baker is the one that it's the mechanic's wife.
I don't remember enough.
Wait.
Aisha.
Yeah. The mechanic's wife that the rich dude is cheating on the Gatsby's girlfriend with. Remember? And then she goes out on the road and they hit her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's this chick at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah. That's it?
She's in a lot of things.
Oh.
It seems like a lot of kind of like smaller roles. Though.
Right.
Kind of like that.
Everett. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. But yeah, she was amazing. And so was Evan Braun, man.
Yeah.
He is one of the most underrated actors ever.
It was, dude.
Did you ever watch Murder on the Orient Express?
No, I never went and saw it.
Dude, you need to watch it. He's so good in it.
He's terrifying in this movie.
He is terrifying.
There's a scene when he like loses his shit, and
yeah,
it's just
and like he's like spitting out of the mouth.
Yeah,
and like
they're playing this crazy music behind it.
He's getting ready to beat the fuck out of this girl. Yeah, and he says like this analogy. This
yeah,
like just
you
it's
admire
so
a tiger, you don't like try and stand up to it or whatever.
Yeah, you don't negotiate with the tiger. You admire it.
Oh, I want to see it again already.
I know.
Dude. I'm just
it
picturing
so
the
good.
movement. Oh, the backwards when he takes him into the two rooms, the penultimate scene before things flip over.
Oh yeah, and he like looks at himself and
yeah, and then it cuts to the other side and they're pulling. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It was so.
You
good.
realize so much watching it a second time.
Yeah.
There's so much a second time.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll stop talking about it.
Okay. Sorry, guys. But it is a great movie. Go watch it. That kind of got us onto the topic, though, of we were talking about this before we started the podcast, but it was so nice going out with friends again.
Mm-hmm.
Like
we shouldn't have, but
we shouldn't. Yeah. And you know, good news is there was only us and then one other group, completely socially distanced, wore masks.
Well, Corbin and I live together. Taylor and I work together, and you and I see each other at least once a week minimum. So it's like we all come in contact regularly. So.
Right. Yeah. So not that we have to really
such
justify
a relief,
it, but yeah,
just so fun. And then standing out in the parking lot afterwards, we talked for probably 15 minutes afterwards in the parking lot, just hanging out, and it was just like, you don't get that anymore.
No, you don't. Yeah, it sucks. But yeah, I think that about does it. We just did an hour.
We did an hour. I gotta get going too. So
yeah, you've got a little family
shindig.
Yeah,
a dandy little shindig.
Yeah, with what's his name, Jim?
Jim Pepperwood.
Yeah, Jim Pepperwood.
Chicken scratch. It's not chicken scratch. Stop.
Ligma, come on. Ligma Smith.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know, but I like his name. You're spending way too much time on this. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube if you haven't already. Check us out on Twitter, Instagram,
Facebook.
Your
favorite podcasting app.
Yep. We got Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. We got it all.
Other ones too. I can't even remember.
Yeah. And then also, like we were saying earlier and we said in the previous episode, we've got some cool stuff coming up for Halloween again.
Cooler than last year, I'd even say.
Yeah, cooler than last year. Last year, we went all out, and we plan on doing the same exact thing. We did a giveaway last year. We're going to try to repeat that again. And, so join us for the ride.